Guys, our show sponsor, Raid Shadow Legend, just celebrated their 3rd anniversary. It's been called the greatest mobile game of all time with over 600 legendary champions, and it keeps getting better. An amazing new addition to the game is the Doom Tower. Sprawling over 120 levels, the Doom Towers brought exciting new challenges for seasoned players. Raid started with hundreds of unique characters and bosses, and last year they added a whole new faction. The Shadowkin are a tribe of warriors from the Far East recently liberated from the reign of evil. And of course, no review can end without addressing the newest and biggest addition to Raid. I'm talking about the Hydra clan boss. This monster has multiple heads, each with a different ability and requires a different strategy to destroy. Guys, now is the best time to get started. Click my link in the description or scan my QR code here on the screen and you'll get a special birthday package worth $40. All this treasure will be waiting for you right here. Chimaev called out Leon Edwards. What should Leon do? Now, guys, let me explain. Start with Kamaru and Leon. In my history in this sport, I started at the beginning, okay, 1993. So when I tell you in my history here, let me reword this. In the history of the sport, there has never been a fight, ever. Has there been a title fight ever that has been announced for as long as Usman versus Leon has been announced without having a date? This has never happened. I also don't know why. I do know a matter of months ago, out of nowhere, Kamaru Usman pops up on the internet. He had surgery. Okay, that's a really good clue. Has he not recovered? Maybe. We don't have that answer. Nobody's telling us. We just know that that fight hasn't happened. All of a sudden, Chimaev calls out Leon. Now, that's not without cause. Chimaev was signed to fight Leon. This is right when the pandemic breaks out. You guys might remember this. But there was a lot on that fight. Not only were they going to fight, this was going to be Chimaev's debut into the main event club. However, Chimaev was also unranked. Leon was number 3. Leon was going to give him this opportunity, but Leon was told, you beat this guy, you get the title shot. So it was all Leon needed to hear. He was willing to do it. Now, we all also believe that if Chimaev got the jump, he was going to go right into a title shot. I suppose we'll never know. The point I'm trying to make is for Chimaev to call for a fight that he already had at one point and he already had it signed and we were promised but never got delivered. Okay, fine. He's well within his limits. I think what I like the most about it, this call out, by the way, was yesterday. What I like the most about it is 2 days ago, Chimaev got married. There's something about a guy getting married on a Saturday and calling guys out on a Sunday that I like. There's just something about that. There's something about the competitive drive, the spirit. It never dies. No breaks, no days off. Like there's something about anybody that calls anybody out on a Sunday automatically gets a little bit of credit with me. But when the Sunday is your honeymoon, it's the day after and you took a minute to call and then went back to your husbandly time. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting to me. I liked it. But my question to you and the premise of this piece is, what should Leon do? Should Leon take the bait? And it's a two-sided question. Should Leon do anything except fight for a championship that he's been promised? No. No, of course not. Leon's used to waiting. Leon has waited. If he's got to wait a little bit more, fine. He worked his ass off for 5 years to get back to the spot. Never would I suggest that for you. However, there is still a game to be played here. Anytime you can show bravado, it's a good idea. And anytime you can go bite something that nobody else is willing to take a nibble of, but there's no risk, it's an even better idea. I don't think there's anything that Leon could do. I don't think there's any response that Leon could give. Yes, I'll fight you tonight. Pick a date, pick a venue, send him the plane ticket, build a plane. I don't think there's anything that Leon could do that could get him that fight. I think he's going to fight Kamaru next. Which means it's a great opportunity to start puffing up. And I've seen the great workers do this a million times. I had a guy that was scared to death of me. I'll leave his name. He was scared to death of me. He would not say my name. I called him out all the time. This guy drove me nuts. Every time I would sign a contract, boom, he called me out that day. As soon as I was busy, he'd call. As soon as I got a win, boy, this guy was gone again. Now, I'm not giving that guy a hard time. I liked it. I saw what he was doing. I saw where that is smart. I see where people in other organizations will call somebody a fight that they have absolutely no opportunity of getting, but that's not what they're doing. They're appearing in a certain way. Now, Leon has said absolutely nothing, and I will go ahead and predict for you, he will continue to say absolutely nothing. Because he doesn't want to run the risk of building something there that takes the opportunity from him. I don't blame Leon at all. Leon's hands are clean. Leon had the bravery to sign the contract to fight Chimaev already. So this is not, you're not going to get the schoolyard antics of you're scared. He's not scared. He's already agreed to do it once. By the way, Leon showed up that day, not for nothing. Don't do that to Leon. And secondly, Leon has got an opportunity that he earned, but what is the delay here? I mean, Chimaev is not without cause. Hey, we don't know when we're going to get on with this. I'll help you get on with it right now. We can interim the damn thing or just buy ourselves a little time. Like, nobody's wrong here. But there's still a way that you have to play it. There's still a way that you could respond. I don't think Leon is in a position where if he puffs up and builds something and gets all of our interest, that's going to supersede the title opportunity that he's waited for. I don't think. But if I was to make a prediction for you, I think that Leon's going to stay quiet because he's afraid that speaking up and getting interest would do just that.